Ever wonder how the Middle Eastern culture, a cradle of civilization, has influenced our world today? It's a fascinating tale that takes us back thousands of years to the birth of civilization itself. In the heart of the Middle East, ancient cultures like Mesopotamia and Egypt emerged, forever changing the course of human history. Imagine the world's earliest cities, teeming with life, nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. This is where the story of Middle Eastern culture begins, in a region aptly called the Fertile Crescent. Here, in the bustling city-states of Mesopotamia, humanity made some of its first significant leaps forward. In the dust of the ancient Near East, the concept of writing was born. The Sumerians, a people of this time and place, gave us cuneiform, one of the earliest systems of writing. This revolutionary invention allowed ideas, laws, and stories to be recorded and passed down, laying the groundwork for all written communication to come. Meanwhile, over in Egypt, a civilization was flourishing along the banks of the Nile. The ancient Egyptians were not just pyramid builders, they were pioneers of agriculture. They harnessed the river's annual floods, developing irrigation systems that transformed the arid desert into fertile farmlands. These agricultural innovations would go on to feed empires and shape the future of farming. And let's not forget the legal contributions of the Middle East. Hammurabi's Code, one of the oldest deciphered writings of significant length in the world, provided a legal framework for society. This ancient Babylonian text set down laws, penalties, and even consumer protection rights that echo in our modern legal systems. As we delve deeper, the richness of Middle Eastern culture unfolds, taking us on an enchanting journey through time. From the birth of civilization in ancient river valleys, to the bustling bazaars of the Islamic Golden Age, and into the modern era, the Middle East has been a wellspring of cultural innovation. But this is just the beginning of our tale. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the captivating history and influence of Middle Eastern culture. Moving forward to the classical era, Middle Eastern culture takes a significant turn. A rich tapestry of influences weaves itself into the fabric of this region's history, with the Greek and Roman cultures leaving an indelible imprint. Their philosophies, art, and politics not only permeated the Middle East, but also gave rise to a unique cultural synthesis that would shape the world for centuries to come. This amalgamation of cultures paved the way for a period known as the Islamic Golden Age. It was an era that shone brilliantly against the backdrop of the Middle Ages, an epic of enlightenment that spanned the 8th to the 14th century. During this time, the Middle East became a cradle of civilization, a hub of knowledge, and a beacon of intellectual progress. The Islamic Golden Age was a time of extraordinary advancements in various fields. In science, scholars like Al-Khwarizmi and Ibn Sina made groundbreaking discoveries in algebra and medicine, which later formed the foundation of modern scientific principles. Their works were not only celebrated in the Middle East, but were translated and studied across the globe, influencing generations of thinkers and scientists. Literature too flourished during this era, with Arabic poetry and prose reaching new heights of creativity and eloquence. Stories like 1001 Nights took shape, capturing the imagination of readers worldwide with their enchanting tales of adventure and wisdom. Meanwhile, the field of architecture witnessed a renaissance of its own. The grandeur of structures such as the Great Mosque of Cordoba and the Alhambra Palace are testament to the architectural prowess of this era. Their intricate designs and innovative construction techniques continue to inspire architects today. This era, a beacon of knowledge and innovation, left an indelible mark on the annals of human history. It was a time when the Middle East was at the forefront of intellectual and cultural development, radiating its wisdom and creativity outwards, enlightening the world. As we traverse through the Middle Ages, we witness the rise and fall of empires, each leaving its unique cultural imprint. The Middle Ages, also known as the medieval period, spanned from the 5th to the 15th century. This era was a time of significant cultural evolution, driven by the dynamic interchange of ideas, beliefs, and artistic expressions. Art during the Middle Ages was heavily influenced by religion, with most works depicting biblical scenes or religious figures. These artworks, often rich in symbolism, served as visual sermons, educating the public about their faith. The art of this period was characterized by attention to detail, vibrant colors, and the use of gold leaf, creating a sense of divine radiance. Literature, too, played a crucial role in shaping the culture of the Middle Ages. Stories were written in vernacular languages, making them accessible to the masses. These tales, filled with knights, chivalry, and mythical creatures, continue to captivate us even today. As the Middle Ages gave way to the Ottoman Empire in the late 15th century, we see another cultural shift. The Ottomans brought with them a distinct blend of Asian, African, and European traditions, culminating in a unique cultural milieu. The empire was a beacon of architectural innovation, with grand mosques, palaces, and public buildings showcasing intricate designs and advanced engineering techniques. The architecture of the Ottoman Empire was characterized by large domes, slender minarets, and intricate tilework, blending functionality with aesthetics. This style heavily influenced the skyline of many Middle Eastern cities, and its legacy can still be seen in modern architecture. Literature and art flourished under Ottoman rule, with poetry and calligraphy being particularly valued. Ottoman poets penned verses on love, nature, and spirituality, while calligraphers turned the written word into visual art, adorning everything from manuscripts to architecture with their elegant scripts. These periods, filled with grandeur and transformation, added to the tapestry of Middle Eastern culture. As we step into the modern era, the Middle Eastern culture continues to evolve while maintaining its unique identity. The 20th and 21st centuries have seen the region undergo significant cultural shifts, driven by a blend of tradition and innovation. Let's start with food, a cornerstone of Middle Eastern culture. The global palate has embraced Middle Eastern cuisine, with dishes like hummus, falafel, and shawarma becoming household names. The rich flavors and unique spice blends have found their way into kitchens around the world. Middle Eastern culinary traditions have also influenced modern gastronomy, with chefs infusing traditional ingredients into innovative dishes. Turning to fashion, Middle Eastern designers have been making their mark on the international stage. They've masterfully blended traditional elements like intricate embroidery and flowing silhouettes with modern fashion sensibilities. The result? Exquisite creations that have graced runways from Paris to New York and have been worn by celebrities and fashion enthusiasts alike. And let's not forget music. The Middle East's musical heritage, from the soul-stirring melodies of the oud to the rhythmic beats of the darbuka, has inspired musicians worldwide. Modern Middle Eastern artists are also gaining international acclaim, fusing traditional music with contemporary genres to create a unique sound that resonates with audiences globally. This cultural exchange is a two-way street. Just as the Middle East has influenced the world, it too has been shaped by global trends. From architecture to cinema, elements of Western culture have been integrated into Middle Eastern society, creating a fascinating tapestry of cultural fusion. Despite the challenges of the modern world, Middle Eastern culture remains a vibrant and influential force globally. Its rich traditions continue to inspire, its innovations continue to captivate, and its resilience continues to shine. As we move forward, one thing is clear: the Middle East will continue to play a significant role in shaping our global cultural landscape. From ancient civilizations to the modern era, the Middle Eastern culture has always been a fascinating journey. Let's take a moment to reflect on the captivating tale we've just traversed. Our journey began at the birthplace of civilization, where the first seeds of culture were sown. The Middle East, with its fertile lands and strategic location, was the cradle of some of the world's earliest societies. These ancient civilizations, with their advanced systems of writing, mathematics, and governance, laid the foundation for many aspects of our modern life. We then journeyed through the Classical era and the Islamic Golden Age, a period of remarkable intellectual and cultural growth. This era witnessed the flourishing of art, architecture, science, and literature, with scholars from the region making groundbreaking contributions in fields ranging from astronomy to medicine. The echoes of this golden age are still heard in our contemporary world, influencing our understanding of various disciplines. Our voyage continued through the Middle Ages and the Ottoman Empire, a time of immense political and cultural transformation. The Middle East, as the heart of the Ottoman Empire, played a pivotal role in shaping the geopolitical landscape of the world. The cultural practices and traditions that evolved during this period continue to resonate in the region's modern identity. Finally, we arrived at modern times, where the Middle Eastern culture, with its rich tapestry of traditions, continues to leave its mark on the global stage. From music and gastronomy to fashion and literature, the region's cultural influence is undeniably pervasive and ever-evolving. As we reflect on this journey, we realize that the Middle Eastern culture, with its rich history and vibrant diversity, continues to shape our world in myriad ways. The story of the Middle East is not just a tale of the past, but a living narrative that continues to unfold, enriching our collective human experience with every passing chapter.